This new way of playing, the slow, deliberate, patient passing game, seems to be working quite well. But we did have a little hiccup lately, but I think I'm going to take full responsibility for that. I think it was my error. And today this new method is going to be put to the test. We have 2 games against very big opposition. And if we can come out with 2 decent results against these 2 teams today, then perhaps the rest of the season doesn't look so bleak. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Norwich, part 25, season 4, in the Ferguson save, set in the future. And we have got off to a good start. We won the FA Cup last season, and that means we now have a total of 125 points out of a possible 1,000 on offer. And we are well on course at the moment to complete the save successfully. And despite the fact that this is not the greatest team at the moment in terms of Premier League, and we are only predicted to finish in 10th this season, we are currently sitting in 3rd. We have played 9, we have 20 points, and at the moment we have a game in hand on Manchester City, who have 21 points, and we are 2 points behind Newcastle, who look to me like they are favourites to win the title this season. And today we have 2 very big games, and we are going to be putting this new method of playing, the slow, patient passing game, to the test. We will be at home to Chelsea, and then we will play Bayern Munich in the Champions League. These are big games, and if we can get decent results in these 2 games, I think the rest of the season bodes well. This might be one of the season-defining episodes. But before we go into what has been happening on and off the pitch, if you are brand new to the channel, you like FM content, you love to see people suffer playing this game, you're probably in the right place. So why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, help the channel to grow, and help us to support the very worthwhile cause you can see scrolling away up above. This channel has been set up to support the British Heart Foundation. And so let's go and have a look what happened on the pitch since you were last with us. And when you were last with us, you saw us have that 6-1 victory against Dinamo Zagreb in the Champions League phase. And then we followed that with an away trip to Wigan, which we comfortably won by 3-1. Against Brentford in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup, we got revenge for that 1-1 draw that we had suffered earlier. We absolutely thrashed them by 4-0. And then we had a home fixture in the Premier League against Leeds, which we came out on top only just by 1-0. We then beat Rangers, an expected victory, by 2-1 in the Champions League group phase. And what that means in the Champions League is that we are currently sitting in 2nd. We have a game in hand over Celtic. Celtic have played 3, won 3, and they have 9 points. We have played 2 and won 2, and we have 6 points. So we're sitting in 2nd in the Champions League. And is this going to be another top 8 finish this season? Who knows? What I do know is that we have played teams who we would expect to win, and the big games are yet to come. But you can only beat the team in front of you. And so at the moment, things in the Champions League are looking quite good. But we did come unstuck lately, and we went away to Newcastle and we were beaten by 2-0. And I think that was my mistake. Part of the new tactic is to run at the defence, but Newcastle being a very aggressive, solid tackling team, that was probably not the right thing to do. I should have told them to dribble less, not to dribble more. And so we came unstuck against Newcastle, losing by 2-0. But we can put that right today. If we play well against Chelsea and Bayern Munich, then I will be a very happy manager at the end of this episode. Looking at our current injury situation, we have 2 players who are not going to make the games today. We have Keith McSweeney. He is the left back. He's currently out with a pulled groin. He's expected to be out for 1 or 2 days. It means that he will miss the game against Chelsea, maybe back for Bayern Munich. And Kitambala is the big injury concern we have at the moment. He has sprained knee ligaments. He's been out for 3 weeks already. He's expected to be out for at least another 3 weeks, so he is a big miss. But Jay Neal is playing well in his place. And so today we are going to get straight into these two fixtures. We have two big games, Chelsea and Bayern Munich. and I hope that we're going to get some very good results today. So let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today against Chelsea is Götze in goal, with Muntean, Lay, Raguin and Allen at the back. Sutherland, Fortes, Zapropoulos in midfield, with Puk, Matic and Wilden up front. I have just been going through this Chelsea team, and they look absolutely fabulous, and I can only assume their bad start to the season is something to do with them not gelling well enough, and they might have brought into one or two too many players over the summer, but my goodness me, what a team that they have got. They are a very, very good team, and I think we just need to do what we can do. We have to just frustrate them. We're not going to be doing anything other than just trying to keep the ball. We're just going to hold our shape and hope that we can get something out of this game. Chelsea are a very, very good team, despite the fact that they are only 10th in the league at the moment. I think they are on the way up. This is probably not a good time to play Chelsea, but if we can stay focused and we can just defend well, then you never know. I'd be very happy with a point against Chelsea, and we do need to focus. We are poor in terms of concentration, and we do need to make sure that we are focused at the back and that we just defend well, and I'm hoping we can do that. And well done, well defended. That is a good first opening 5 minutes. We've kept them at bay. Possession-wise, we need to be getting a little bit more possession at the moment than what we're getting. Chelsea are obviously going to dominate this game because we are letting them come at us. And as long as we can keep them from getting inside the penalty area, then we will do well. But we have done well defensively, and Puk is looking to counter-attack now, but we're not going to go gung-ho. But unfortunately Puk has lost the ball, and that's not something that we really want to be doing. This is what cost us the game against Newcastle. It looks like it might be going to cost us the game against Chelsea. So I think what I need to do is I need to just push the line up a little bit, because we are actually giving them too much space in between our lines. So we'll hope that by pushing the line up that we can solve some of the problems. Our defence already seem to be playing better, which is good news, and nobody's actually playing badly at the moment, which is also good news. It's all Chelsea though. They are dominating the match, but our idea is just to frustrate them. And if they get frustrated, then you never know, they might lose concentration and we might sneak a winner. But at the moment we're doing okay. As I said at the beginning, we will take a draw. There are an awful lot of highlights going on here for a goalless game, and it's very tense. And again, we have lost the ball. Puk losing the ball on that left-hand side. And I know I need to tell Puk that he needs to focus a little bit more. So we're going to give Puk a shout and tell him to focus. He's lost the ball far too many times. And that is something that we have to address. I'm going to look at his player instructions as well. And we're possibly going to have to change his role at some point, because he's just maybe holding on to the ball, dribbling a little bit too much. But at the moment, as we come up to half-time, it's still Norwich 0, Chelsea 0. We have frustrated them, and I'd say that's a good performance so far. We've had nothing in terms of attacking, but we're doing okay. And so as we go into the second half, we do have to have a better performance from our players up top. We've gone a little bit higher in terms of the lines, and I'm just hoping that Chelsea can't cause us problems with the fact that we're going to give them space behind our defensive lines now. But we have to try and take something to Chelsea. We haven't had a single shot on target. We're playing at home, and we do need to be better at home, and we need to give the fans something to cheer. And at the moment, they're not getting anything to cheer. Not a single shot on target. We need to be better. Chelsea are looking like they are a much better team than we are. But we are holding on still. Götze is the only one having a really good game. He's having a very good game in goal. Wilden is terrible. In fact, our front three are all very dreadful, but that's probably because they're not getting much service. I think it's time now to make some changes. And so we have made 3 changes up top, and I'm not sure if it's going to make any difference. We just don't look good enough at the moment. And we are hanging on, though, and Dimitri Fortes is also now very tired. Zaprapoulis is looking tired. I'm going to make my final 2 changes. We're going to bring on Zakarioka for Zaprapoulis, and I think what we will do, Fortes is looking very tired, take off Fortes and bring on Belmonte. But I think what I'm going to need to do is change around Belmonte and Sutherland. I don't want Belmonte playing in the central mid-row, but here is Jay Neal. Jay Neal, who's just come on. Can he make a difference? No, he can't. I think I need to fire them up. Let's fire up the team. Let's see if we can't do something. Give them a shouting at. Fire up the team. See if we can't get something here. If Jay Neal can get them going, we're going to fire them up. We're going to try and be a little bit more aggressive now. Just as we go into these last few minutes, we've certainly come back into the game this half. We're not dominating the game, but we've created chances. If we can just put one of these away now, we'll be in a good spot. And here is Maletti. Maletti almost had a chance there. And what a result that would have been if Maletti had put that one away. We could have won this game, and that would have been against all the odds. But here is Hossoya. Hossoya with the corner. Where they didn't show that highlight. But we are much more in this game now. Chelsea are looking very, very tired. And as we're coming into the final throes of the game, the last 9 minutes or so, we are the better team by the look of it at the moment. And here is Maletti. Maletti is driving forward. He's looking for Jay Neal. Jay Neal was just come on. He should be in good condition. He still has the ball. Hold on to the ball. Find someone in support. He finds Zakarioka. And we have been robbed at the death. And maybe what I could do now is, because Chelsea are looking very tired, we could be looking to run at them a little bit more. And because defensively they look all over the place, but they are attacking, they do have a chance, and they have scored. And that is unfortunate, as we were coming back into this game, so we were doing so much better. I'm going to tell my players to run at the defence now. To Chelsea, the referee is checking VAR. Are we going to be let off the hook? I think it's going to be awarded. I think he was onside. It has been disallowed. We've been let off the hook there, and we are lucky. And I thought he was onside. He was a hair's breadth offside, and it remains 0-0. This is a good performance given the strength of that Chelsea team. At the moment, we're just holding on. We've been better in the second half. But look how tired Chelsea are in midfield. If we can just run at them a little bit more, stretch them a little bit with our running, with our pace, then maybe we can nick this game at the end. And here is Lee. Lee looking for the goalkeeper at the back. He finds Sutherland. Sutherland turns, finds Hossoya, who's come on for Pook, who had a very poor game. Here is Allen. Allen, who scored 4 goals this season, which is absolutely incredible for my fullback. And here is Sutherland. He finds Allen again. Can we get it into the box? Can we create something? It's Belmonte. Belmonte finds Allen. Allen into Hossoya. Hossoya turns. He's in the box. Hossoya with a shot! And we have taken the lead against Chelsea, against the run of play. I am now going to go back to a more balanced way of playing. We are going to shut everything down now. We are going to go back to our... We're not going to change anything there. We're going to bring the lines back now. We're going to go back into our low block, frustrate them again. And we are going to try and desperately hold on to this result. I think we'll up the time wasting as well. We will now dribble less. We're just going to try and hold on to the ball. If we can hold on to this... And it's really funny, I had a feeling this was coming, that we were looking better in the second half. We started attacking them, they couldn't deal with it. and I hope now we can just hold on to this result. What a result this will be. We have gone top of the Premier League. We have beaten Chelsea by a 1-0, and that is how you tactically manage. You absolutely have to sometimes just tactically manage the game. We have done that. We have beaten Chelsea. We have gone back to the top of the league. That was not a great performance, but it was an overall disciplined performance, and we've done very, very well. And I'm very, very happy at the moment. Everything seems to be working tactically for us at the moment. I need to calm down now. We have a game coming up against Bayern Munich. It's a very, very big game, and I need to get the team ready for that game. If we can do this well and apply this system also against Bayern, then this will be possibly a season-defining episode. We'll go and get ready for Bayern Munich. We'll be right back. And so the team for today against Bayern Munich, and this is the biggest game that we have played all season. There has been a little bit of rotation. It's Götze in goal, with Kamara, Muntian, Reguan and Allen at the back. Belmonte, Fortes and Zaprapoulis in midfield. Hosoya, Neal and Wilden will start up front. We do have this problem again of dribbling and playing with wingers here who are going to dribble the ball. I just have to trust that Hosoya isn't going to do what Puk was doing and just giving the ball away, but we'll keep an eye on that as we go into the game. The idea again is we are just going to frustrate them, and hopefully we'll do just what we did against Chelsea and absolutely frustrate them to death, and that's so that they cannot get into this scoring opportunities. I hope that's how it works out. Bayern Munich are in very good form. I just looked at their team and their players, and they are immense in terms of their squad strength. They are far the better team than we are. We just have to do our best here, try and contain them as best as we can, and see if we can. If that frustrates them, then we might sneak it as we did against Chelsea. Get them working hard to try to break us down, and then later on sneak a goal at the end. But we are looking good, and here's Wilden, and what a chance that was for Wilden. Wilden, who hasn't scored for 4 games. He's not been in the greatest of form. I had a word with him and told him to keep working hard, it will come. And almost there. And we got another chance, and it's headed over the bar. Muntian has headed it over the crossbar. We've had the better of the opening exchanges against Bayern. It is 0-0 at the moment, though. We're in 3rd place as it stands. I'm not quite sure why Celtic are playing so many games. They've played 4 games to everybody's 3 at the moment, but that's up to Celtic, I suppose. But Celtic are quite a worry. They are doing very, very well for such a small team. But we're doing very well against Bayern Munich. We are pretty much in charge of this game. We've, I think, frustrated them so much they don't really have much of an idea how to attack against us. And we are looking to get the ball forward. And here is, it looks like Wilden, but we've lost the ball. I thought Wilden was going to break into space there. Looking for players at the moment who are not playing well. Belmonte's not having the greatest of games. We need possibly to perk him up. I'm maybe telling him to work a little bit harder. But at the moment, no need to panic. We're dominating the ball. We're dominating the match as it stands. We've created the better chances. And the game plan is working again. We're frustrating them. And here is Hosoya. I don't want him dribbling too much. That is something that we need to deal with. And I need to tell Hosoya, I think I have to take both of these boys off their wing duties, because that is not working. And Belmonte with the ball over the top to Wilden. Was he offside? And Wilden hits a shot and it's gone in. It's being checked. Was he offside? The Bayern Munich players think he was. I think he was. It's being checked. Is it going to count? The goal is awarded. And Wilden has responded to my little team talk. I told him just keep working hard and it will come. And what a strike that was. And working hard he has been. And he has got the opening goal. It is Norwich 1, Bayern Munich 0. This is incredible how this new system of playing is working. And that could take us to the top even. No, it takes us into second place, but we do have a game in hand. And Bayern are looking to bring it forward. This game is far from over, but we need to get our foot on the ball. And we've done very, very well. We're defending for our very lives. And Sawyer's looking for Wilden. Wilden, can he get the ball? Yes, he can. He's in space. Wilden has a chance, but he's put it over the crossbar. And it remains 1-0. What a game this is. We have absolutely outclassed Bayern Munich at the moment. We are doing very well and we are at half time looking extremely good. This has been a very, very good performance. And I'm not sure what we should be saying here at half time. I think we're doing well. I think I'm going to say we'll probably put our hands together and say, I don't want to see a hint of complacency out there. I think they're all playing extremely well. So I think we'll leave it at that at half-time and just get out and try and win this football match. And at the moment it's going so well. I don't believe, after what happened in the Chelsea game when we were dominated by Chelsea but somehow managed to win it, I don't believe that this is going to be the final result. And I think Bayern are going to have something to say about this as the game goes on. But again, we've won the ball in midfield. I've changed the roles of our wide players so that they're not dribbling too much. And Wilden fires in a chance again. And somehow the goalkeeper kept that out. It's all Norwich at the moment. Although Bayern have created chances, they've not had a single shot on target. That could all change, though, in a moment of FM madness. We need to keep defending well. They are in the box, and it's a brilliant save by Götze. Somehow we have kept that out. It would have been cruel if their first shot on target had gone in. It's now becoming a very even contest. I need to make sure that they're not putting long balls over the top of us, and we need to just stay what we're doing. And Reguan has taken a knock by the look of it. He's indicating that he wants to come off. Perhaps we should bring on Silva and substitute him off for Andrade Silva. I think that's probably a good idea. And hopefully just keep going what we're doing. I don't think we need to change anything. We just don't want to be losing the ball. And at the moment, possession is kind of 50-50. We're not as good as Bayern at holding on to the ball, but we're frustrating them. And that's what we wanted to do. That's what we set out to do in both games. And playing in a positive way has helped us. And here is Zapropoulos in the box. Zapropoulos, can he get it into the box? He can. And it comes to Neil. Neil to Fortes. Fortes with a shooting chance, and it just goes over the crossbar. He tried to chip the goalkeeper. He should just have put his foot through it. Bayern are tiring, and this is always good because I think we're making them work very hard. I need to go and make some changes. And so we have made 4 changes, and hopefully we will keep doing what we're doing. I need to keep an eye on Bayern making some changes. I don't want any super subs coming on. And they have made 1 change, but there's not really much I can do with him. We're just going to try and hold on here. We're going to go back into a more balanced style of play because Bayern are pressing us quite hard at the moment. There's only 5 minutes to go. Can we hold on? I just like it how the game is just, the clock is just ticking over. There's just a few minutes to go. And can we hold on? And we are into the last couple of minutes. This will be a very, very fine victory. But Bayern Munich are going to have a corner in the dying minutes. And Götze has missed it, but it's headed off the line. And Matic can clear it. Oh, lordy, lordy. But the danger is not over yet. But can we intercept it? No, we can't. And we have taken him out. And that is taking one for the team. Well done, Wilden. He took him out there. But it's going to be... We are overtime added on here. We just need to defend this now. Just keep this long-range free kick out, and then we are home and dry. And I think we're going to be home and dry. This is going to be a victory against Bayern Munich, and it is full time. We have beaten Bayern Munich by 1-0. Our very good record. I'll take that. Our very good record against Bayern Munich continues. Probably Bayern, the best team in Europe at the moment. We continue to surprise them. Well done, Norwich. We are second in our group. We have maximum points from our 3 games. This has been, I can barely speak now. This has been an episode to remember. 2 1-0 victories. Chelsea in the Premier League and Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Boy, oh boy, what an episode. And that is it for this episode. I need to go and have a lie down now. If you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, you are in the right place. So why not subscribe, like, watch and comment. Help the channel to grow. Help us to support the very worthwhile cause you can see scrolling above. And all that remains to be said for now is stay safe. We will see you in the next episode.